Hi, my name is Bruce Waller, and I live in Dallas, Texas, and I have been writing since 1998. And I remember that year specifically because that was the year my grandmother was diagnosed with cancer. And my wife purchased me a journal as a gift and encouraged me to write down my thoughts in that journal. And I have been writing in a journal ever since, so more than 25 years. And what I like to write about today is around career development, leadership, and personal and professional development. You see, I had many people help me in my career. I remember starting my career and someone handing me a book and how it encouraged me and inspired me, and I felt like I had a coach. It gave me confidence, and mostly it gave me hope. I had people that would take me to see authors and speaking engagements, and they would sign their book, and I would put it in my personal library. And today I have several shelves with signed books of people that have inspired me and encouraged me on my journey. And that's what I hope to do for others with my writing, whether it's through my blog or through my books, is to encourage others of the maybe they're going through a challenge and maybe something that helped me through that challenge, or maybe something that I saw from others that helped them through their challenge, or maybe how to handle success, or again failure and success, its peaks and valleys, and just to give them some encouragement and maybe some inspiration as they continue on their journey. And that's what I hope to do with my writings. I think I'm most well known for my first book, Find Your Lane, Change Your GPS and Change Your Career. And I remember when I joined my organization, I was trying to figure out a way to create more value for our customers and business partners that I worked with. And so I started a newsletter. Years later, I morphed that into a blog. Today it's called Move to Inspire. And then in this newsletter and this blog, I would share personal stories and how that related to some of the challenges and opportunities in the workplace. I also had this list, this goal list. It was a 10-year goal list. And it had all these things I wanted to achieve over a 10-year period. And I remember looking at it after about 10 years and realizing that I had accomplished most everything on that list except for writing a book. You see, I've always wanted to write a book, to capture some of the personal stories that I have had on my journey and share those with my family and friends and my children and their children and hopefully their children one day. And the second thing is, when someone has given me a book, they've signed a book and they've given me a book, it's just powerful. It's so encouraging. And I thought, wouldn't that be great to give someone a book? And if it encourages them some way, that is a bonus. And so that's why I wrote Find Your Lane. And the book is about really about just your personal journey and growing in your career. And it's around planning and being purposeful and the power of networking and some of the strategies that I've used to elevate my network and continue to grow in my relationships. And then it's got some things about the importance of being a great resource for others and really driving your career with purpose. And the book has done really well. I didn't realize how it was going to resonate with so many people. So many people have come up to me and shared how the stories impacted them, or maybe it validated that they were in the lane that they wanted to be in. They just didn't realize it. And I was just encouraged by that and continue to write today. And now I have the Leadership Lane series with Life in the Leadership Lane was my second book. I have Mile Markers, it's a journal. And then of course, Drive with Purpose, my latest book. And so that was, I'm probably most well known for Find Your Lane. The power of that is that when you find your lane, you really find joy in your career and in your everyday. Drive with Purpose is my latest release. The subtitle is called Move Your Career from Success to Significance. You see, success is about achievement, but significance is about impact. And over the years, I've heard many people talk about how they want purpose. They want a career that matters. They want to do meaningful work. And for many, I thought, you are doing significant work. But you just need someone to frame it up and show you through a different lens. And hopefully that's what I've done with my book, Drive with Purpose. And I've created some different things to help you build a career roadmap. And number one is defining success. And if you don't define success, others will define it for you. And then I talk about the importance of pursuing significance, and that's all about helping other people. And then I talk about the importance of having a purpose-driven mindset. You see, there's no success without failure. And so how do we learn from failure? And then I talk about the importance of networking and being intentional in our relationships. And after that, I talk about the power of leading without a title. You see, you don't have to have a title to help people. And then I talk about ethics and making sure our personal values are lined up with the organizational values. And when you put all that together, you have a roadmap to drive with purpose, to really create significance in your life. And I thought about this whenever I was helping a friend. He needed to move his mom from assisted living and from one state to another. And so I helped her through her move. And after that move, I had a different feeling. It was a feeling of significance. I was doing significant work. So it doesn't matter what role you're in, what company you work for, you can have significance in your career. You just got to drive with purpose. And I hope you enjoy it. My experience working with IngramSpark has been fantastic. It was easy to upload my books. I'm excited to know that my books are available for distribution for retailers out there. And I cannot wait to see what's ahead. I love all the work that IngramSpark is doing around social media and giving tips and sharing so much value. And again, I can't wait to see what the road ahead is like with IngramSpark.